Hello. All right, so we're doing electrical. Um, Working on this cutoff. Yeah, working on the cutoff here. Um, Missed out on some internet gold, or what usually is. I am not too big to admit that I don't know how to do electrical really, and I wired this cutoff with positive and negative. It's a cutoff. It's supposed to be cutting off the power to the positive. I didn't know that. I didn't watch a YouTube video beforehand, so I ran positive and negative to each one of these posts, and positive and negative out on the same deal. Plugged it in with power with the cutoff off, and it was charging. So I didn't understand why. I turned it on. It was charging too. Or maybe it quit. I don't remember, but uh, I didn't know why it was doing that. But I did turn it to the on position, and then went to the front to go take the positive off of the terminal, and shocked the living shit out of me and burnt my finger and my thumb from the nut. And it was smoking because it's got flesh on it. It was burning. So I went inside. I left everything the way that it was. I went inside, ran my fingers under some cold water, came back out, and this whole thing was full of smoke. The wire was melting, is why it was smoking, and pure panic mode set in. All I could think of was turn it back to the way it was before, which was off, even though it was still had current going through it, and got the got as much positive and negative shit unhooked. And anyway, then I watched a YouTube video on how to wire this stupid thing, and so we're here now. We're good. I've checked it. I've tested it. I'm not electrocuted again. The wire is not hot, melting hot. It was scary. I didn't know what to do. I don't know. It was whatever. Lesson learned, I suppose. So anyway, have the had to buy this little adapter. Had a cord already. I just spliced it. Took off the wall charger of it, spliced it to some wire, so I could run from the cutoff. And then this will plug into the back of the anchor so that it charges if the cutoff is in the green position, allowing current through it, like while we're driving the truck. It would when you are parked too, but that's not the idea behind it. The idea behind wiring from the battery to the cutoff to the anchor is just to charge the anchor. And then when we're where we're going to be, we can use the anchor power to power the fridge. It doesn't draw that much wattage to power the diesel heater. It also just, after it gets booted up and just running, it does not draw that much power. I haven't, since we've gotten this anchor. Let me get the anchor. This is just the little one. This is a little 8-pound thing, has a max wattage of 300. Neither one of these appliances draw that much. Even the diesel heater at startup does not draw that much. I think it was like half that, if that, when it was starting up. Um, so that thing will do what we need it to do probably for days, I would imagine. Um, the fridge, the little fridge we got, I've tested it twice with this anchor, and that thing gets cold in no time. It is awesome. Um, for as far as a car fridge, I don't have any experience. We bought two of them. You can see that in like the first video, uh, and didn't didn't even test that second one really. Um, just decided to go with the little white one that we are using, and that thing gets cold in like no time, and then it's just like a little idle. It's a tiny amount of draw. So um, this little anchor thing is awesome for car traveling, I would say. The little fridge also the same. So if you're cross countrying, I don't know, just doing something cross country in like truck camper style, or even keeping something cold uh, in a fridge or needing a fridge instead of using a cooler, that thing is sweet. So anyway, um, I'm gonna get the cutoff mounted to the box where the diesel heater is. We're going to mount it on the inside instead of the outside, just because we don't need it that much. And then we're going to have a little cabinet here so we can actually use it for something instead of an electrical box. So that's the plan. I'm going to get this mounted. I'm going to get the fuse box mounted and get the DC outlet wired as well so that it will go from the anchor. So this will go from the anchor to our fuse box to run our appliances. So that's what we're doing. All right, as you can see, that has power and it is running. The anchor is on, so we go from the DC outlet, run wire to, oh boy, I'm gonna have to, oh boy, I'm gonna have to try and get you in here. So we run wire to this fuse box, little tiny fuse box. So hot in, ground from the anchor, and then we have our hot wire that's going to the diesel heater, ground wire to the diesel heater, ground wire to the fridge, and on the bottom right there is the hot wire going to the fridge. Diesel heater had a little tag on its cord calling for a 15 amp I don't know, I guess fuse. So I put 15 amp fuses in for both the diesel heater and the fridge. So hopefully that'll work and won't do anything. Hopefully that fuse will blow if anything happens. And it is small enough, big enough, whatever, to make things go. And then our diesel heater is on as well. So everything's got power. It's very exciting. Tonight, I'm gonna work on drawing the. Tonight I'm gonna work on drawing out for this front of our cabinet. Hoping I can get all that. I'm half done, so like I've drawn this portion out how I think I want it. This fridge is sitting, I believe, where I want it, so I just need to put that on the front of the cupboard so that we can cut it out. And then in here, I was going to make one big cupboard, but I'm almost wondering if I should make like little hatch ones, because I'm thinking that that's easier to deal with going like this instead of just one big cupboard that's like in the way sitting right here. I hope you could see all that. But anyway, get it drawn, kind of show you, and hopefully start cutting on that thing tonight too. So, or I can feel the end, it seems like, or close to. All right, we got the board all marked out for a cabinet here. Brooklyn wanted to be in the video. You say hi? Hello. All right. So we'll take a look at what we got going here, and then tomorrow I think we'll start cutting it out. I'm nervous about that just because always nervous about cutting. Start making commitments, I guess. So we'll go over that real quick here. All right, so this is what we got here. So this is the farthest into the truck. So the diesel heater would be right here. So this is where the anchor is going to go. This is just going to be cut out. Plan to make this a actual like cabinet, so put some hardware on that. That's what my thought is anyway. This, we'll put a block here, so 3/4 inch piece there. The top line should be even with the sleeping platform, so we can lay a 3/4 inch on top of it to sleep too. So for Bryson and I, or whoever. Here we have, I'm planning to make this a cabinet that opens like this, and then this one the same way, just the other way. So you, when you're sitting straight across from this, you can access the cabinet doors here. Thinking about putting a block here as well for the platform, block here for the platform, and then this still needs a little work. So this is where the fridge is going to go. So plan on putting having a slide on the fridge, but it's got to clear the 1-inch lip that we're making, or that I'm putting on this, just for, I don't know, to be pleasing, just for looks, just so that it's not just like a gaping hole everywhere. So I gotta get that kind of figured out. So I think this will probably be the last piece that I cut out, because I just want to think about that a little bit more. I think my plan is, so right here is going to be like the side of a cabinet. So there'll be a piece of there'll be structure from here to the behind it, just straight back the whole way, all the way up against the bedside, and then same thing on this side, here behind there. So that'll give 2 structural pieces to mount the slides to then build a little box, or just like a little container basically for the fridge to sit in, and then it'll just wheel in and out, clearing the lip and just be like floating in there. So I think that's the idea, and that will work. But I just want to think on that just a little bit, make sure I'm right. And then here from the bottom, I need 14 inches of clearance for the fridge. And then up here, I was planning on just making a just an open cubby just like the anchor sits in. So just open cubby, little cabinet, 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 open for the fridge, and then just a long, skinny open cubby there. So that's what we got. Cut this open tomorrow.
Been going round and round all day, baling some hay and stacking it all up. Can't wait for the sun to go.
All right. So just got done cutting out our cabinet, front cabinet pieces. This is where the anchor will go, and this will also be a little cabinet right there. So got all those cut out. I think I'm gonna call it for the night here, and work on the next part would be where the fridge goes. We'll get that cut out too. Then we'll put some hardware on. Put some hardware on the cabinet doors. That'll go up eventually. Maybe we'll build the like cross members for the cabinets to lean up against and that kind of thing. The fridge is the biggest thing here yet to get figured out. I got some slides ordered. I hope they'll work, and I really want to try and keep. Let's see. This would be the top. Really want to try and keep a cubby, make a cubby up here, but that just may not work with the fridge being and how we have it set up in there. Just it takes up so much room, and the slide, you can only put so many inches of slide in there. So right now it looks like I'm going to try and fit a 12-inch slide in there, and the fridge is like 12.9 inches, so it's not even going to be able to slide out all the way. So that's problematic because you can't get the door, the top of the fridge open to get in it like you could, but it's going to bang on what would be the top cubby that I want to try and leave. So yeah, I'll just have to kind of mess with that here, and maybe cut out the whole hole, cut out a big hole, and then just like put the slide in, put the fridge in, and then maybe just reattach what pieces we cut out to make a cubby, if we can even pull that off. So anyway, that's my thought on that. I think it'll work out fine. It's just how much cubby are we going to end up with, I think is the biggest question. So anyway, that is tonight. That is what we did. So we'll keep going at it here, and we're getting close to the end. It's very exciting stuff. Out here again at it, and oh, are we going?
Sure.
Okay. We're out here again at it, and we got slides that came in today. So we're gonna make our cooler slide, finishing up a couple finishing up a couple little things for some verticals so that we can get these attached, and then build a little mini tray. After that, we're going to be putting the lid on this thing and starting to wrap her up. So it's going to be good. It's going to be real good.
Okay, here it is, folks. Josh has been hard at work. This is going to be the housing of our cooler. And we're gonna put the slides that we just got in there. That's gonna be some additional shelving, and then we're gonna lay a top plate over this. Shua got the electrical all done. I heard he had a little fire.
You'll see.
So
You would have already seen, actually.
oh, I guess. Sorry everybody. I'm just getting here. So, but this looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Very good. One more of these, I think, just like on this side, right here.
Okay.
And I don't think we need to put one behind this. This is just a cabinet thing. So we'll put a platform in there, I think. So that you have it up and top and bottom, whatever. Up and top.
Up and top.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right, we're starting to install the hardware. We're gonna put a hole here, or a screw here, here, here.
Try not to drill all the way through this.
Yeah, just be careful. About halfway. You can also mark it with a piece of pencil or something, or ink, Sharpie, or put tape on there.
Or
I'll just so.
shove this in here more. Don't care. Probably mung up the build a little bit, but that's okay. Fring. All right, go halfway. That's probably fine. Committed?
Committed.
Oh, I need to somebody hold this.
Well. Bam.
Okay. Oh, that's all right. We're all right. We got two in there.
Now we're gonna screw them in. Nice. How'd that feel?
Moved a little. That's all right.
Sweet.
All right. Well,
Get those on. We'll get this one on. Cut you back on. She works
She works.
nicely.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. You want to
All right. So we have officially made the sliding tray for the refrigerator, and this is how it turned out. We still need to screw it into the truck, but got all our pocket holes drilled, and what we're gonna do now is create our third little vertical wall, and then we'll screw those in place, and then we'll screw this into place, and we'll pretty much be
ready to
done.
put the top on.
Yeah, ready to put the top on. So
Hell yeah.
this is big news. Stay tuned. Joshua's doing the pocket hole for the third and final vertical strut.
Cool.
We got to switch it out. If you guys have a lot of work with the pocket hole jig, do you set the measurement to the wood that you're drilling into, or do you set the measurement to the final location? If that makes sense. There's Schuster. Hello. She says hello. She came to say hi and check progress, so We'll cut you back on when we start installing everything. This is
Yeah, we're there.
pretty exciting.
We're here.
Yeah. All right, Joshua is starting the final glue and screw. Final descent.
Okay.
Teddy's kind of in the way. Come on out, bud.
Come here, Daddy.
And here
This is
goes.
awkward.
We can also lay it down too, but
Oh yeah, we should have.
we can.
We're doing it now.
And we're still. There it is.
Oh God, that's not it.
Longer screw.
No, this is this right size. You just can't get it. Just don't got any leverage.
There it is.
There we go.
This last one might be a little difficult.
Oh God.
See the predicament here?
Oh boy.
Oh, oop, oop.
Can you, here you go.
There it is. Good job, Joshua. How does that feel?
Feels good. That one's doing it. We're
That one's-
doing it.
That one's in there.
That one's in there.
Okay, we're gonna switch spots, then you're gonna start screwing in the other one.
It needs to be
Square.
so. Oh man. Oh man.
Did we make an uh-oh?
Mm-hmm.
What's the uh-oh?
This needs cut off.
Or does it? We can't.
Mm-mm.
You can't. We can't move it any further.
It's out of room here.
And we'll get you back on a little bit later. All right, so we got that installed. Kind of not so great, but it looks. So you just simply just push it with one finger. She goes in. Pull it out. Push it in. Pretty nice. Now all we have to do is screw these two down over here. And then we got the top plate to put on. And that should be almost all she wrote. Ready
Yeah.
to go. Maiden voyage for you is next weekend. We're going to go camping. We'll probably have a little van build special too for you.
Yeah.
Give you a final overview of this whole thing and kind of go from there, huh?
Yeah.
What
Start
else?
start camping in it.
What else are we going to do today?
I think we try and get this top cut
Okay.
because I don't think that'll be that hard.
No.
Get the top cut. Get these little things, notches cut out of the top. Try and get it so that it goes all the way to the back here.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do
All right.
it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, everybody, take a look at this. Look how exciting.
So exciting.
So we're in the final stages, final home stretch. We're working on cutting the corners for all of this. We got to cut the corner for that, and then that back there, and then we're kind of going to put it in place. We'll screw it down and we'll have the whole cabinet completed. Huge moment for us.
Huge.
Yeah, this is actually shaping up quite nicely. We'll just have some finishing touches. Josh will probably be cranking on this every night this week. Just getting her ready for the big weekend. Hope at old Curtis Gowdy. If you're watching this, feel free to stop by. Check it out.
We'll be up there.
We'll be out there. All right, we'll cut you on once we're done cutting and fitting and all that stuff. So, okay, later. Soda pop. Okay. So we put a nice little stain on here. It's waterproof, so when we are done with it, when it finally dries, she'll be ready to go. But I guess what's next after this, Joshua?
So we'll get this put on here. Oh, first we got to put the shelf in. So just one square piece of wood shelf, and then we'll put the top on. And we got 3 cupboards, doors to put on.
And then you're off camping.
Man, and then we're good, I think. I think we're there.
Okay.
A little tidy up here and there, like we got this big piece of wood here that we'll put in the slide, in the bed slide to separate, to make our gun cabinet on the one side. And we got some foam to put in over there, and then hooking up the diesel heater ducting. Just little odds and ends is all that we have left, really. So once these couple things are done, then we're set.
Sweet. All right. Yeah. Well, any last words?
That's it.
Okay.
See you on the next one.
Later.